Guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Din and I'm going to show you how to prepare your ingredients, mix the spices and then cook the dish. Very simple method I'm going to use, so please follow the instructions carefully. So let's cook. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chef Din. As you can see, we have a big spread here. We have chicken, we have beef, we have spinach, and I'm going to also show you how to cook an egg curry as well. So what we're going to do a big cook. We're going to cook a large base gravy, and I'm going to cook 31 curries today in my series of BIR curries, so you have a really full in-depth of how it's all done. I'm going to start cooking the gravy, then all the pre-cooked chicken, the pre-cooked meat and vegetables, and then we're going to put it all together, one curry at a time. So I'll be releasing my videos every other day. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, then you won't miss any of the videos and you'll know exactly how it's done. So let's get cooking. Right, I have two assistants with me today. I have Liam, my friend, and Juliana, my wife. We are going to all work together and get all the pre-cook done before I start cooking my individual curries. It's going to be a long day today. I reckon it'll probably take us at least 2.5 to 3 hours to cook everything. Even though it's smaller quantities, it still takes the time. So I'm going to put on the base gravy first. As you can see, I've put in a bit of red chili as well and 4 cups of oil. Don't worry about the oil will come out because we need the oil for our curries. I'm also adding garlic and ginger blocks, what I've made earlier. You just mix some oil, some water, and just blend it into a paste and freeze it into ice cream, or is it ice cream? Ice cube container, that's it. And put it in your fridge, and that will freeze up, and you've got stocks of that when you need it. I'm putting in some cinnamon, some cardamom and fennel into my stock, and also some bay leaves. I put on my meat and I put on my Balti onions. It doesn't matter whether the quantities are large or small. It really does take similar time to cook everything. So you may think, oh, we're only cooking smaller amounts, but at the end of the day, whether you cook a big pot or small pot, it takes the same amount of time. So we're going to put in our turmeric into our base gravy first before we blend. Then we're going to blend it smooth to a paste, and this way we're going to get a nice smooth texture of base gravy. We're going to put in our stock, which has been boiling for a good hour or so, hour and a half, and then we're going to check the thickness of the gravy. We may need to put some more water. If we do, make sure it's boiling hot water. It mustn't be thick at all, because we're going to bring it to the boil and then turn it down to a simmer, and that will start lifting the oil to the surface. As you can see, it's starting to happen now. We've put on our vegetables, and then I'm had to go into my inside kitchen to do my chicken and bunner onions, because I just haven't got enough room outside. So these two items I'm going to cook inside. I'm lucky I have 2 kitchens, so it's going to make my job a little bit more easier. So as you can see, I've not added any water to my chicken. I never do, and it's cooking in its own juices. So remember, once you turn it down to simmer it, it's going to take 25 minutes, and that's it, all done. And this is how it should look when you have everything ready, all the different sauces and everything cut up and ready to go. As you can see, we have our vegetables, chicken, meat, mushrooms and all the other ingredients all ready to go. Now basically we can start to cook our first recipe. of cooking. I'll leave a link, but also most important as well, you need the mixed spice. I create my own mixed spice. This is what I used in my restaurant, so it's very simple to make. So get this ready and then we're all ready to go basically. If you have any queries or any questions, please do not hesitate to ask in the comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible, and if I can, I will give you the information you need. So let's not waste any more time now and start cooking our curry. Sauce. This masala sauce, I use yogurt and some paste as well. It makes the curry more flavoursome, and it really is tasty. So you have to first make this masala sauce up. As you see, I'm using Pataks paste, which I find is the best. We got Tikka paste, Tandoori paste, and Kashmiri paste. So as you can see, put in the amounts as mentioned, and what we're going to do is mix this up into a nice red sauce, what we're going to use in our masala curries. Now this paste we also use in curry and also use in jalfrezi, so it's a good paste to have when we're cooking those type of dishes. Paste was first taught to me by an old tandoori chef back in '84 when I first started tandoori dishes in my restaurant. Before then tandoori wasn't that popular, but this masala sauce he showed me how to make, and I've been using it since then. So it's a really good sauce, and it really uplifts your curry, and you'll be surprised how good it tastes as well. I've been using this since '84, and I've never had any complaints on masala because it's a really lovely dish, and especially the way I make it. So once you have this ready, you can use this in jalfrezi as well. I put some in, and also in the curry. So, and also I think we used to put it in the chili masala, which I will show you as well in one of my recipes. So but this is the sauce. I've put two different colors to give a different type of color, but you can just use red. I've put a little bit orange and also red, so that gives it a nice deep rich color, as you can see. But if you only have the red color, just use the red until you get a nice desired taste. This is a bit of methi I'm putting in as well. So just put everything in. You don't have to put it in little bit by little bit. You can just throw everything in at the same time and just give it a stir. So once we have that ready, we're going to start making our dish. Right, let us begin, and let me show you how to make a Balti. We're going to first make my Balti sauce. So we need some plain yogurt, some food colouring, yellow that is, a plum tomato, a little bit of Kashmiri Masala paste, and some sugar. So what we're going to do is basically put all this in the blender except the yogurt, because we need to blend it all down into a smooth paste. So I'm going to show you how to make this sauce. This is my own sauce which I created back in the 90s when I introduced Balti for the first time on the south coast. I'll tell you more about this as I cook this Balti and show you how to make it. So put everything except the yogurt into a blender and basically blend into a really smooth paste, as you can see. So once it's all blended nicely into a nice smooth paste, you want to add this to your yogurt and mix it in. Now once you start mixing it in, we want to see the colour, because we don't want it too yellow, so add a little bit of colour as you're mixing, just to get the right colour of this sauce. like so. Just keep mixing a little bit at a time until you get the right colour. And once we've got the right colour, then basically the Balti sauce is ready, and we can begin to cook our curries. In the other videos I've shown you how to cook the Balti onions as well, so we need that for this recipe as well. So we have the Balti sauce, the Balti onions, and we have the pre-cooked chicken. Same again in my other videos, you'll find the pre-cooked.